So another new signing is coming through the door at Manchester United. Bryan MBEUMO. It looks like it's happening. It really, really does. When this dropped from David Ornstein the other day, man, honestly, I don't even know what I was doing at the time. I just randomly went on Twitter, saw it pop up, and I was buzzing straight away. Obviously, there had been links with us to Bryan MBEUMO, but I didn't think it was a possibility. I thought, Cunha, I can't believe we've even got him, seeing as though we didn't get Champions League, we're not in European football. I didn't think it was possible, but we got Cunha. And then MBEUMO was sort of like, apologies by the way, I keep saying his name wrong. I think it's Bryan MBEUMO, but I've been saying MBEUMO for the last 5 years. I do apologise. So if you see me pronounce it a few different ways, that's why. But I really didn't think this would happen. I really, really didn't think this would happen. So if you missed it, which I don't think you will have, especially if you're a Man United fan or a football fan in general, Bryan MBEUMO decides he wants to join Manchester United. Now expected to open talks, and those talks have opened up. Obviously with Brentford to sign the player. The likes of Arsenal, Newcastle and Tottenham all interested, but the Cameroon international favours Old Trafford if deal agreed. So straight away, that's mental, isn't it? If you actually deep it a little bit, it's mental. The fact that Man United are still getting these players. I'm buzzing with it. I'm absolutely buzzing with it. I'm quite surprised, actually, just talking about MBEUMO, I'm quite surprised Amorim's decided to get another number 10. He's clearly seeing we didn't score enough goals last year at all. We finished 15th. We barely put the ball in the back of the net. So he is literally rehauling, resurfacing that whole front line. Matheus Cunha comes through the door, and MBEUMO's going to be next. And then if we get a striker, which we definitely have to, that should have been the priority in the summer anyway. We've got a whole new front three, and it's looking positive at Man United. I'm not going to go and start saying, yes, we love the Glazers, yes, we love Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos, but we're moving in the right direction and we're getting deals done quick enough. But that's what a club like Manchester United should be doing anyway, so we shouldn't really be applauding it too much until it actually happens. And if we get a striker, a goalkeeper I think we still need, which I'll do a separate video on in the future, and maybe another wing-back somewhere and a midfielder. But there's David Ornstein. That obviously came out straight away on the 2nd of June. But we've had this update today. So yesterday we had a bid rejected by Brentford. Obviously, I think Thomas Frank and Brentford are sort of wanting a fee sort of like the one we paid Wolves for Cunha, sort of upwards towards £60 million. Yesterday we bid 45 plus 10 mil add-on, so around about 55 million. As it clearly states here by Fabrizio Romano. Man United again in direct club-to-club contact with Brentford for Bryan MBEUMO. Second proposal ready after 45 million plus 10 million rejected, as United are ready to get closer to Cunha valuation. And MBEUMO has been clear he wants Man United, which again, I'm absolutely buzzing. When a player wants to come to the club, it's the best, isn't it? Especially when he's a good player as well. Obviously not like Igalo and Weghorst, who obviously are diehard Man United fans and wanted to come to the club, but these are different. These are different players. We're talking about MBEUMO, we're talking about Cunha, who both got upwards towards 20 goals in the Premier League last season, especially MBEUMO. Obviously, takes penalties as well for Brentford, so that was a key factor. But the goals that these two are going to bring to this Man United team is incredible. I genuinely can't believe, I can't believe it's even happening. And I've stated that a fair few times, but I can't believe we're actually in for both of these players. Obviously, Cunha's already come in, and MBEUMO looks very likely. If we talk about the money situation, obviously United don't have a lot of money, but I think the sort of, in the back of the mind, they've got the sales of Rashford to come, who looks like he's going to go to Barcelona, which, again, probably could get about 40 million for him. You've got the Antony sale, which, again, is definitely going to happen, I think. Garnacho, which I think is the most nailed on to happen. I think he'll be going to probably Napoli, Atletico Madrid, somewhere like that. And then you've obviously got Jadon Sancho as well, which probably takes a bit of time because no one wants him, and that's the hard truth, the hard reality. No one really wants Sancho, so that deal probably will take a little bit longer. But yeah, exciting news around Manchester United at the minute. Bryan MBEUMO looks very, very likely to join Manchester United. An absolute statement signing. Do you know what I like about these signings as well? I want to quickly interrupt the video to talk about Best ZV, because they have yet again sent me some more football shirts, and since I was speaking on Manchester United, it'd be right that we have Man United shirts to review today. Starting off with this absolute beauty. Now, this is a different one. It's a goalkeeper shirt and it's short sleeve, so you're probably wondering, why have I got it? But it looks cool. It really does. This Manchester United shirt, and I'm going to go this way this time. As you can see, look at that. It's incredible. Grey goalkeeper shirt. Obviously, no one on the back. I was going to get Van der Sar, but I think I'd probably get a long sleeve one with Van der Sar if I was ever to get that. I wanted a short sleeve just to wear. It's a bit of fashion statement, you know what I mean? And the other one, again, is a Manchester United shirt. Again, kindly sent over by the guys at Best ZV. Make sure you check them out. We'll go on to their website in a minute to show you what you can get. But this Manchester United shirt as well, incredible. It's got the Premier League patching you want. Absolute prime Barclays patching with Wayne Rooney on the back. It had to be Wayne Rooney. It just did, didn't it? It did. It had to be Wayne Rooney. Now, if you want to go and get any shirts yourself on Best ZV, as you can see, I'm on the website here. We need to get rid of that picture. I hate Liverpool. Get rid of them. But as you can see, they've got all sorts of shit. Now, that, straight away, it's on the news section, so these are new arrivals. That's unbelievable. What a shirt that is. Right, I'll tell you what. I'll get that in my next order, and we'll review that next. But, yeah, that's incredible. As you can see, they've got all sorts of shirts on the website. Shorts, you can have, if you've got kids or something, you can buy shirts for them as well. So there's everything you could want on that website. Make sure you check them out. Thank you for the guys at Best ZV. Back to the video. Obviously, in the past under Sir Alex, we'd always shop in the Premier League quite often. We'd always go and buy sort of the best Premier League players from other clubs around in the Premier League, and it's sort of what we're doing now. We're not going buying the unfinished up. We're not going buying the up and comers. We're sort of buying people in the prime who have done it in the Premier League. Mateus Cunha's been in the Premier League a few years now. Same with Bryan and MBEUMO. He's been in the Premier League 3 or 4 seasons. So they've got the Premier League experience. It's not like we're bringing someone in from a different league. Don't get me wrong. We still need to bring people in from different leagues. Like, for example, Gyökeres is obviously my striker priority, or Victor Osimhen. They don't play in the Premier League. They never have. But I think they would suit sort of the Amorim system and the way the Premier League is set out for them, especially Gyökeres who's already played in an Amorim system. So certainly don't think there'll be any issues there. But these two players are nailed on to be, well, they should be, fingers crossed, Man United legends. There, I said it. Well, legends is a bit too far, but do you know what I mean? Like, surely they work in this system. You'd think so. I think Cunha suits the system a little bit more than MBEUMO. I don't know if MBEUMO's ever played a bit more, because he doesn't play as a winger in this Amorim system, does it? It's not really a winger. It's sort of drifting inside, but I think he'll be fine. I've got no real question marks on that at all. I think he will be just fine. The output he's had at Brentford for the last few years is incredible. I think we will be just fine with MBEUMO and Cunha. I think we'll be more than fine. I mean, I'm already getting excited for the new season. This is exactly what we needed to happen after that absolutely dismal season last year. Again, I'm not going to applaud the Glazers, applaud Sir Jim, applaud Ineos. They've still got a lot of living up to do, and this is Manchester United. People should be coming to Man United. We're the biggest club in England, arguably in the world, so we should be attracting players like this. So I can't go and give them a pat on the back for that, but I like how quickly we're doing the deals. I like the sort of deals we're doing. I just hope we get this MBEUMO deal wrapped up very quickly, and ahead of pre-season we've got 2 absolute stonewall starters ready to go for the new season. I'm excited. Do you know what we need? Man United need a really good start to the season next year. We need Burnley, Sunderland, and someone else in our first 3 games of the season. We need to get off to a good start, and that's no disrespect to Burnley or Sunderland. I just think we need favourable fixtures. I don't think we can afford to have a bad start. I think we need a good start, following on from hopefully a good pre-season where these players are integrated into the Amorim system, and hopefully we're looking at a good season next year for Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts on the Bryan and MBEUMO deal, and I'll speak to you all soon. See you in a bit.